It's your girl again, TALK2DUNNI Show. Welcome to another episode of TALK2DUNNI Show. It's your choice, it's our choice. Like I used to say, on this show we speak different type of languages. And here with me in the studio, she's a TikToker, she's a motivational speaker. Please join me to welcome WUNMI STAR. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm fine.
In fact,
glory to God.
When I saw you, I was surprised. Ẹni tó máa ń sọ àwọn Yorùbá ńlá ní orí TikTok òun náà lélẹ̀. I thought you were one àgbàlagbà, You're welcome to the show once again.
Thank you, ma'am.
Please, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, viewers. My name is Kamaldeen Faridat Adewumi, and my stage name is WUNMI STAR. I'm glad to be here. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Please, I want to ask you a question. I want to know, who is WUNMI?
Well, WUNMI is just a young girl from Kwara State, Ilorin. And I'm into content creating, like I said. I'm a realist, a motivational speaker. I don't know, I just live my life the way it comes. I believe in positivity begets positivity, so I'm always positive.
Wow. That's interesting. So can you tell me what inspired you, as in nǹkan tó fà tẹ́ fi ń ṣe àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe yìí àti àwọn nǹkan tó máa ń motivate yín láti máa sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ ìṣítí tí ẹ máa ń sọ?
Well, nothing really inspired me like that because I've always wanted to be an actress.
Wow.
So, but life is a better teacher. So let me just say live, because nígbà míì tí n bá kàn jókòó tí n bá kàn ṣùlọ, I was just like, wow, this thing. So I don't know, I just used to say words, gist with my colleagues, and so my brother took a liking to what I was doing, and he was like, this thing, ole ma sọ síta, and people will love it. So we just give it a try one day. And boom, it went viral, and I started doing it because people were requesting for more.
Another thing I want to ask you, káàtì ẹ̀kọ́ kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ yàtọ̀ sí àwọn nǹkan tá a ti ń sọ àwọn introduction, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ bá mi kí Ọlọ́run ní àwọn ẹ̀wà èdè yín yẹn, kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ bá mi kí Ọlọ́run kí orí mi máa wú, kórí mi máa kọrin.
Well, talawa tá máa lè kí Elédùmarè náà ti kíra rẹ̀, ó ní Elédùmarè. So Ọlọ́run náà nìkan lọ́ba àjíkí àjígẹ̀ fúnra wa gangan, táwa gan bá tẹ̀ lánàá kí Elédùmarè tí ń kíra rẹ̀ látara wa. Ọba tó jẹ́ wípé báwo la ṣe fẹ́ kí, àtó sọ pé báyìí ló ṣe tó. I don't know, but thank God. Adúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run, adúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Elédùmarè, ọba tó jẹ́ wípé òun ní gbòǹgbò tí kò jẹ́ kí a ṣubú, òun ní gbòǹgbò tó sì ń gbégi dínà ọ̀tá tí kò jẹ́ kí wọ́n rí wa gbé ṣe. A máa dúpẹ́ fún un títí láì ẹnu ọpẹ́ wa ọ̀dẹ̀ nìkan.
Àmín, àmín. Mo tún fẹ́ béèrè nǹkan kan. Mo rí pé nínú most of our content yín, ẹ máa ń sábà lo Àbíbá. Ṣé àbúrò yín ni àbí ẹbí yín àbọ̀mọ ìyá ọmọ bàbá?
Abiba is my sister. Àmọ́ kò ń ṣe pẹ̀lẹ́jẹ̀. We are not sister biologically, but we are sister by life, sister by what we do, because it was a brother that is managing me. I was staying with them and stuff. So they were the one that brought me to limelight. Àwọn náà groom me. Àwọn náà fi ọ̀nà pé báyìí ló ṣe máa ṣe hàn mí. So she's more like a sister to me because she was so young when I moved in with them. So a jọ máa ń ṣe everything together and stuff. So èmi náà ni kí n sọ pé ó mojú and stuff lẹ́yìn that our elder brother. So she's my sister.
So can you tell me more about your story, how you came from Ilorin, right, to Lagos, how everything, Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé ayé yìí is full of ups and down?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
A dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kò rọrùn láyé. So can you tell us more? More about yourself. More.
Okay. Like I said, my name is Yumi. I am from a family of 8. I'm the firstborn from my father's side, from my mom's side, and the secondborn to my dad. So it all started. I have loved acting since I was young. Like látìgbà tí mo ti gbọ́njú láti máa wo eré orí ìtàgé, eré sinimá ni mo ti like láti máa act. But lọ́kàn ara mi, I just like anything I shall do. I actually wanted to become a doctor. But fortunately for me, nígbà tí mo lọ sí secondary school, the way I was acting, the question they were asking me, the counselor actually told my parents that no, ẹ jẹ́ kọ́mọ yìí wà ní art class. So mo wà ní art class, ìgbà tí mo dẹ̀ ṣetán ní secondary school, ìgbà tí mo fẹ́ wọ school, my guardians, they sped up my education. So the school that I wanted to attend and that I gained admission into, they said I'm too young, that I should wait a little. During that time, àwọn mummy àti daddy mi tó ń tọ́ mi, wọ́n sọ wípé okay, bóyá kí n máa lọ sí school kan. There was a school then tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣí, Islamic Institute of Accounting and Finance. So wọ́n ní pé kí n lọ bẹ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ bi mí pé ṣé o máa lè cope torí o kì í ṣe ọmọ accounting. I was like, let's give it a try. Mo dẹ̀ lọ. Unfortunately for me, I cope, I did well. So mo parí National Diploma in Islamic Banking and Accounting and Finance. So then my journey was actually not very smooth like that, because my guardians then, we had issues, and I moved out. Like I started living with my dad, with my biological dad, and my dad believes so much in whatever you say you want to do. He doesn't push you to do what you like. This is what you are. He doesn't choose your dream for you. He will just say, this is what you want to do. Okay. Ọlọ́run á sìn wá. So then when I said I wanted, Ilorin, normally they don't really believe in so much entertainment or stuff. They just believe in wípé kàwé, kéwú, níṣẹ́ gidi lọ́wọ́, then get married. So then mo dàbí ìpáǹle láàrin àwọn ọmọ dádì mi nínú ẹbí ṣá, like pé báwo ni màá sọ pé this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do, ìgbà kan àwo kan. So then when I said I wanted to start acting, I wanted to start doing stuff, my dad was like, this is where Abiba actually came in. So one day, Abba was just a little girl. So my dad was scrolling through Facebook, and he just came across Abiba's video, and he just said, "Mummy ṣo ráyé ẹ̀, ọmọ kékeré wo nǹkan tó ń sọ lẹ́nu. A tún ra fóònù fún wọn pé kó máa fi ṣe kinní, o tún gbọ́." Because I was very lazy, I don't have much people to ginger me around me in the line of what I want to do. So it was only my dad, and my dad used to work. Me too, then I was working at a radio station, SBS FM. So I was working there. So then it just happened that one day, I just feel like I actually connived with my younger sister. So she was the one that has the link to Abiba. And I told her that, I want to relocate, that I want to abscond from home. Like, I want to run away. Like, I'm going to Lagos, because naturally, I used to follow my instincts. And my instinct was telling me then that this Ilorin is not a center of entertainment. You cannot even chase anything regarding entertainment here. Just find a way to get to Lagos. I don't have anybody. I am very audacious though. So I just feel like whatever will happen, will happen. God is with me. Let's see how I go. I pray about it. So that day, it was funny because my dad actually used to prepare everything that I would need for the next day. So he prepared everything. We have stove, we have all these color pots, we have what's it called, hot plate. So I make sure I disconnected everything that will make those things work. So that day I just tell him, Daddy, I want to go and buy charcoal, and he said okay, it's okay. But the night before, I've packed my bag and everything. I hid it at an uncompleted mosque that day. So I said I want to go and buy stuff. I first of all went to mosque. I charged my phone. Then I came back, collect the money for
The
charcoal.
charcoal.
Then I left home. I switched off my phone because I was panicking. My dad is very emotional, especially when it comes to his kids. So I know if he called me and be like, Adewunmi, ṣàánú mi ò dẹ̀ máa bọ̀ wálé, I want to change my mind. So I just switch off my phone. I was panicking because then a lot of killings were rampant. People were being used for rituals. So ẹ̀rù ń bà mí, but another side of me is telling me pé lọ sẹ́. So I just like, nǹkan tó bá máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Tó bá jẹ́ pé this is how I end up my life, it's okay. I'll know that at least I died trying to make a future for myself. So, and luckily, nígbà tí mo dé ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn Abuba, they were so very nice. Like, I felt, it was just like home away from home. I felt very comfortable. Abiba took a liking to me the first day she saw me. Like, she was so happy. I was the only female then, because then them classy, Yaori Labitu, they were living with them, but I did not meet them that day. So we started living together. I was with them for a year and a half. God bless Brownie. He really tried.
Who is Brownie?
Brownie is our manager. Even though he did not know me from anywhere, he was so sincere. Like, he was so harsh on me. He was very hard on me that, why are you here? You are here to chase your future. So chase this thing. Even that time that I used to feel reluctant about stuff because they actually made me very comfortable. They gave me that say, they gave me that whatever, like I am part of them, like I am their blood. There's no discrimination, there's nothing. I can do whatever I want. So he's always telling me that, okay, to o lè bá celeb ṣe video kó má blow. Ìwọ ló máa mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe. What exactly did you want to do? So he's pushing me with Abiba. He created the content for me and Abiba then that I was acting as a mom in our skit. People started knowing me. Then, I don't know, something just came up one day. Something just came up, like a life story, a part of me that I would not like to put here because it already happened unaware then. And people actually, it went viral too, like that and stuff. So it was very emotional for me. I was actually crying in the video, and he posted it like that. I fought him like, why will you post that? That's part of me. That's my personal life. He said, if we actually delete the video, it will affect Abiba's page. They will demonetize her page. So that's why we did not delete the video then, because my family were calling me. They were so sad. I was very, very sad too. Let me just say, that was the peak of my career, because it was actually what made me very famous. People were like, you went through this, you did this, you did that. They were listening to they now started listening to whatever I was saying. They went there to watch my videos. Then they started seeing the pains, like the inspirations. And then I started doing what I was doing.
Can you tell us a very little about it?
It's just that I when I was with my guardians, I think they were trying to raise me, because the society now is very spoiled. So they were trying to raise me well, but they did bits of it. They didn't listen to that part of me that wanted to be listened to. They didn't give me that love, that attention, that parental care, parental consolation that I want. They didn't give it to me. And it was so sad, because Me being a young girl, if I go out and I see the way kids were behaving with their parents, I used to feel sad and bad. Like, why can't they just do this to me? And sometimes if if you're not training a kid the way she wants to be trained, she'll start misbehaving. So me too, I don't know. Whatever they ask me to do, I used to try my very best to make them happy, but they don't seem to feel that energy. They don't seem to get what I'm trying to push out to them. Everything I ever wanted then was just a listening mother, a listening father, somebody that I can run to. Like, this is what happened. They were so harsh on me that if I want to ask them for something, I'll be very scared. Like, what will be their response? What will happen? They don't listen to me. And I feel very bad because normally I did not live with my parents, my biological parents. They separated. They got separated. My mom is a Fulani, my dad is a Yoruba, so they said they cannot get married. So that happened. Then I started living with them, as you know, all these Yahoo stuff and stuff. She's very nice. She's very nice, but she took it so extreme that motherly part of her wasn't showing to me. When you are trying to raise a kid, like, ayé ti bàjẹ́, má jẹ́ kí n fún láyè púpọ̀ jù, kó má wá lọ bàjẹ́. But she took it to the extreme. I wanted to do a lot of things with her. I wanted to hug her. I wanted to come back home and be like, mommy, rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lénìí. But the attention is not there. The love was there because she's showing it, but it was in a bad way. So it actually affected me a lot. Like, it's àwọn àgbà máa ń sọ pé o lè fúnyàn ní nǹkan tó bá ní. But that motherly love and fatherly love, I did not receive it, but I can give it out to people because I know how it feels when people don't get that love, that attention that they want. So let me just say, those people, they raised me well because they trained me. They raised me and I raised myself. Because then the frustration I was getting from home was enough to push me to the streets. But you know what? I just console myself and be like, there is this word I used to say to myself then, be like, anytime I am sad, I'll be like, ilé Ọlọ́run, tó bá jẹ́ pé nǹkan yìí padà máa favour mi, jẹ́ kí n yè, but tí ò bá ní favour mi, jẹ́ kí n fẹ́ kán kú nísìn. So whatever that is happening now, I used to believe that it was part of my prayer then because I used to pray. I'm not so religious, but I believe so much in what God can do. I believe so much in seconds because I know within a couple of seconds, everything can change. So then, and here we are. It was part of me. I've been the one motivating myself from those frustrations and stuff and all. So that is why I have the capacity to motivate others now.
And what about your mom?
My mom is fine. We're talking. She used to call me. I used to call her. She's very good.
And now, those people you're talking about, those your guardian, when they start seeing you on social media platforms and they see the way people go around you, how do they feel?
They feel happy because they've always wanted the best for me. They just took their training to the extreme. When you are trying to shield a child from the world, then you shield her from her future. Because you don't want her to go astray. So that was what happened. When they started seeing me, they were so happy. She called me, my mom, because she's still my mom no matter what. She called me and she was like, I'm so happy. Don't dress like this. Don't dress like that. Don't do this. Don't do that. But what actually happened, because now we are no longer talking, even though I'm feeling bad about it, was that day when I was with them. They've never celebrated my birthday. I've never celebrated my birthday. Whenever, anytime, then, we used to, the fact that she's always grumpy and stuff. I was living with them. Their kids are very young. So they used to celebrate all their kids' birthday, including us and our husband. That's the dad. The dad is actually my dad's elder brother.
Okay.
So my uncle. So I'll be feeling bad and left out. Like, even if it is just happy birthday, just wish me. I've been waiting for them to say very long time. Like, they should just be like, happy birthday, Farida. Ìgbà ọdún kan ni o, Ọlá jẹ́ kí. I've been longing for that, but they've never for once say happy birthday. So if they're celebrating their birthday, I used to feel happy because it's a time of merriment for us. But on my birthday, they were actually the one that told me my date of birth. So they cannot tell me that they did not remember. So I used to feel bad. I would be feeling somehow. So if they ask me to do something, I may not even do it right because I am not in the right frame of mind. So that day, I think I posted thank you. It was the second day of my birthday, and I posted thank you to everybody. Thank you for wishing me. She saw my status. She now said, happy birthday. I'm sorry that I did not wish you. I am a very blunt person. If you wrong me and I am in the position to talk, I will say it out that this is what you do. I don't know how to keep grudges. That day, I told her, I said, Mommy, kò jọ mí lójú, ẹ kì í wish mi náà tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. I think she felt attacked. She was like, but why ni? But and another thing is, that time that I was doing well, even before I started doing well, she used to call me that, okay, wá lọ ṣe higher national diploma. I will finance you. I will do stuff. I used to tell her that I want to finance myself. So don't worry. I will come at the right time. She used to tell me that come back to school, go back to school, do this, do that. So that day, she felt very attacked, like, kíní kan, àwọn òbí ṣe rí, àwọn ṣé mọ̀ wípé ẹni tó ṣú máa ń gbàgbé, but ẹni tó kò ní gbàgbé láíláí. Ìdí tèmi ò fi gbàgbé ni pé I am at the receiving end. Nǹkan táwọn rò pé àwọn ń ṣe gan, wọ́n lè máa mean ẹ̀ ní bí èmi ṣe ń rí. Bọ́lá pé kò sí ìjókòó wa papọ̀ láti ṣàlàyé fún wọn pé àmọ́ mi nǹkan tẹ̀dẹ̀ wá ṣe yìí dẹ̀ wá dùn mí. Tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa fi realize pé this thing is bad. Because time yẹn gan, àwọn gan máa sọ pé ṣáwọn ń fìyà jẹ ni. But ìyà ń jẹ mí, kò ń ṣe ìyà aṣọ àbí ìyà pé mi ò róúnjẹ jẹ. Ìyà emotion ń jẹ mí, ìyà parental love ń jẹ mí, ìyà pé kí mi àti àwọn òbí mi jọ máa converse ó ń jẹ mí. Mò ń jáde, mò ń rí táwọn ẹgbẹ́ mi ṣe ń ṣe sáwọn tó kù wọn. Inú mi ń bàjẹ́ wípé èmi ò lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ sí àwọn òbí títí tèmi. Nǹkan tó ń jẹ mí níyà nìyẹn. So ìgbà tí mo ní opportunity láti bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ lórí voice note lọ́jọ́ yẹn, I unleash everything that is within me. I did everything to make her understand. Unfortunately, I don't know that I was being recorded. Ṣé mọ̀ pé normal àwa oní kìíní small thing wọ́n ti gbé camera small thing wọ́n ti, so I don't know. Ìgbà tí wọ́n padà post ẹ̀ mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń gbà you don't have to post this thing and stuff, but wọ́n ti post ẹ̀, there's nothing I can do again. Tèmi bá sọ pé kán delete ẹ̀, ó máa affect page ẹni tó ń post ẹ̀ sí, that's Abiba's page. Ká ní pé page Brownie ló wà, Brownie wọn ò ń ṣe social media person, wọ́n kàn máa ń bá wa ṣe, wọ́n like láti wà anonymous, so wọ́n lè delete ẹ̀. Bọ́lá pé page Abiba ló wà, ó dẹ̀ ti lọ viral, blogs ti gbé, so wọn ò rí delete mọ́. She felt very bad. She felt like I was tarnishing her image. So she cut me off. She blocked me. I was very sad though. I was very sad because I don't mean it like that. But what do I do? Èmi yìí ní lọ́kàn pé normal. If I am not successful in this thing, it will be like ládùú gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
O padà ṣàṣeyọrí. So I have to be successful so that she will listen to my plea. Tí mi ò bá ṣàṣeyọrí, àwọn gan ò ní gbẹ́bẹ̀ mi because wọ́n máa feel pé ládùú báwọn ṣe tọ́ ẹ tó náà ibo ló wá padà dé. But tí mo bá ti ṣàṣeyọrí, if I beg her, inú wọn máa dùn láti gbà mí padà. Wọ́n máa wò pé okay, a tiẹ̀ dúpẹ́ pé o fi ṣàṣeyọrí.
So when you were going through all those time and with your age, kí ni àwọn nǹkan bí according to what you said, ẹni àwọn nǹkan míì máa ń wá sí yín lọ́kàn tẹ́ máa sọ pé Ọlọ́run tí n bá ṣe kíní, tí n bá yè àbí báwo lẹ ṣe sọ́nà pé.
Okay, yes, that's my prayer. Watchword mi ń gbà yẹn no is eyín tó bá máa jẹran máa jẹ eegun. That was my watchword.
And
so I'm always enduring, like I know that this thing cannot last forever.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Mo dẹ̀ tún máa ń console ara mi pé gbogbo kinní náà they are trying to train me ni. They are trying to train me. Ṣé ẹ má yẹ kí n tàn yín, ọkàn èèyàn ni weapon èèyàn jù. Òun ni nǹkan àkọ́kọ́ tó kọ́kọ́ lè ba ayé èèyàn jẹ́. Because tí wọ́n bá ṣe nǹkan míì fún mi ńgbà míì tí mo bá rí, tí ṣe mọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọ wọn kéré. But pẹ̀lú age mi ńgbà yẹn náà, èmi náà yìí kéré náà. But mo ṣojú mi náà fi bí ọmọ first born wọn. So ọkàn mi máa sọ pé ṣó lè ṣọmọ tiẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. But èmi máa wá tún bára mi wí pé ọmọ wọn náà lèmi náà. Torí wọn ṣáà ń dá mi yà sọ́tọ̀, nǹkan tó bá ń jẹ náà náà máa ń fẹ́ mi náà jẹ. Aṣọ táwọn ọmọ wọn bá wọ̀ náà lèmi náà máa ń wọ̀. So ọmọ wọn náà lèmi náà. Ṣé wá rí kinní kan máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà yẹn? Gbogbo àwọn tó ti ṣẹlẹ́dàá mi láti fi wá ojú rere àwọn tí mò ń gbé lọ́dọ̀ wọn ńgbà yẹn. Mi mọ̀ bí tí fídíò yìí lè rìn dé, but kó máa rókì lọ́kàn àyà yín. Because wọ́n tún jẹ́ irinṣẹ́ jàǹbá tó dá wàhálà lẹ̀ púpọ̀. Tí wọ́n bá wá sí school wa, tán bá dé padà, tán bá feel bad bákan, ẹ mọ̀ pé obìnrin àràrà gbọ̀rọ̀ sí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tí daddy ò bá fi react, mọ́mì máa fi react sí mi. Wọ́n débi pé wọ́n padà máa wá sọ. Ó ní particular ọ̀rọ̀ kan tán sọ lọ́jọ́ kan. Wípé ẹnìkan sọ pé èmi sọ fún àwọn pé àwọn kọ́ làwọn bí mi. Wọ́n ní pé èmi ń rojọ́ wọn láìda. Látìgbà tí mo ti ń gbé lọ́dọ̀ wọn, mi ò tí ever rojọ́ wọn láìda fún anybody rí. Ìgbà yẹn wọ́n fi kinní yẹn, wọ́n nà mí gan-an débi pé ó dùn mí. Wẹ́ṣà, ẹni náà mọ̀ra ẹ̀ wàhálà ẹ̀. Kíni ó bà mí nínú jẹ́ because nǹkan tí mi ń ṣe tí mo tún jẹ́ ìyá ẹ̀. Ọjọ́ kan náà wà tó yẹ wípé nígbà míì náà ó yẹ kéèyàn tó o bá ti ń rò tí ọkàn yẹn bá ti ń sọ fún ẹ wípé ọmọ yìí ti rojọ́ mi. Nǹkan tó máa wá ní time yẹn bí nǹkan tó máa jọ mọ́ nǹkan tó ti rò lọ́kàn ni. Mọ́mì máa ń believe pé bóyá mo máa ń rojọ́ àwọn láìda rojọ́ àwọn. So wọn kì í farabalẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan tó bá concern mi. Bí tán bá wòwe mi, tán bá ṣe igbá, tán bá wòwe mi. Ó lọ́jọ́ kan tí wọ́n ní ká kọ essay. Pé bá ṣe spend holiday wa, I think it was from past question. Wọ́n á ní ká sọ bí ẹni pé a travel. A lọ sí èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹnìkan. Lagos has always been my dream state to be. So mo kọ pé mo wá l'Èkó wípé ìgbà tí mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ máa lọ pé inú bí mi, I was so sad tó jẹ́ pé mo máa ń kanra mọ́ àwọn àbúrò mi and stuff. Ìgbà tí mọ́mì fẹ́ ka essay yẹn, I scored 10/10. Ìgbà tán fẹ́ ka essay yẹn, she misread it. Wọ́n kà á níkà pé mo rojọ́ wípé ìgbà tí mò ń bọ̀ wálé, inú mi ń bàjẹ́ nítorí pé àbúrò ni mo fẹ́ wá bá ńlé torí pé wọ́n máa ń kanra mọ́ mi.
So definitely àwọn náà mọ̀ pé àwọn náà kanra mọ́ yín then.
Bóyá wọ́n rí bẹ́ẹ̀, but èmi kò ń ṣe nǹkan tí mo kọ nìyẹn. wọ́n misread ẹ̀, wọ́n tún wá sọ wípé tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn ni teacher yẹn, wọ́n ní mo gba 10/10 pé tó bá jẹ́ àwọn ni teacher yẹn náà àwọn máa fún mi 10/10 now because ó wà emotional. They had to call my dad. My dad came from where he is. He came to beat me. Wọ́n nà mí lọ́jọ́ yẹn. He beat me. God. That day, I hated him with every bit of me. Because mo ń rò lọ́kàn ẹ̀ pé you don't even listen to me. Lọ́kàn mo ń rò pé are you guys not educated? Ṣé ẹ ka nǹkan tí mo kọ ni? But ṣé mo náà see, no matter how much you want to train your child, just train them emotionally. Everything is not owó, is not kini, is not kini. Sit with your kid. Bí pé even if it is a day, every ending of the month, bí pé kí ni mo ṣe fún ẹ tó dùn ẹ jù nínú month yìí. Kids will always have something to say. Ó lè jẹ́ misunderstanding or anything. Pain tí mo ń feel, tí mo ń sọ yìí tó ń bà mí nínú jẹ́. Tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n àti squash it out láti ìgbà yẹn, ó ti máa tán lọ́kàn mi. But it's a pain tó yẹ pé màá máa gbé lọ títí mo fi máa marry. Àyàfi ọjọ́ tá bá jọ jókòó sọ báyìí, tó bá tó sọ pé I am sorry. Tèmi náà sọ pé I am sorry. Because they've wronged me indirectly. Bóyá láti nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn ń sọ láti ta. Normal. Nǹkan tí èèyàn òbí bá ń ṣe fọ́mọ, ó máa lápa lára ẹ̀. Tó bá ń gain happiness, kò sí ọmọ yẹn máa wà happy ní ṣá. But tó bá jẹ́ wípé violence ẹ máa ń pariwo mọ́, ẹ máa ń ṣe kinní, ṣe bí wọ́n sọ pé ẹja tó bá ti ṣe kinní ò ṣe ká mọ́. Nǹkan tó máa wà lára ẹ̀ nìyẹn títí tó fi máa dà. When I moved in with my father, with my biological dad, he did not have, but he did almost everything for me. Almost everything. Mo ṣàlàyé fún wọn. Daddy mi máa ń ṣe kinní kan tó yẹ pé tán bá nà mí tán tá bá ti jọyà tó bá ti ṣe díẹ̀, wọ́n máa sọ fún mi pé Adéwùnmí ṣó mọ̀ pé títí tiẹ̀ náà ni mò ń ṣe. Those were what I needed from them. Wọ́n máa sọ pé ṣó pé èmi náà ṣó pé tó bá ṣe báyìí ó máa dáa, tó bá ṣe báyìí kò ní dáa. Kò dandan kẹ́ pariwo mọ́mọ. Èmi ò tẹ̀lé like kéèyàn máa pariwo mọ́ mi.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí òwe Yorùbá tó sọ pé kò sẹ́ni mọ̀ wò bí ọlọ́mọ. Àwọn
tó mọ̀ wò bí ọlọ́mọ náà wà. Kí ló ẹ lè má jẹ́ mọ́mì mi, ẹ lè tọ́ mi ju bí mọ́mì mi ṣe máa tọ́ mi lọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
O lè má wọ́n sọ wípé ojú méjì ló ń bímọ, ìgbà ojú ló ń tọ́. Àjèjì ọwọ́ kan ò gbẹ́rù dórí. Gẹ́gẹ́ nínú gbogbo ìwé mímọ́, with the little knowledge I have, there is freedom of speech. You cannot always be right. Even as òbí. So bí ọmọ ẹ wípé kí ni nǹkan tí èmi gangan ṣe fún ẹ tó dùn ẹ. Kódà tó bá mọ̀ pé ó ṣe anything, ó lè jẹ́ pé ó ṣe mistake kan pencil ẹ̀ kó máa wò pé pencil tí mo ṣe wàhálà gbẹ. Ó lè jẹ́ something that is very frivolous ló máa sọ pé nǹkan tẹ̀ ṣe lélẹ̀. Sorry lè tún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan ṣe. They've never said I'm sorry to me, and that's bad because they've hurt me. Ọmọ ni mí tòótọ́ ṣùgbọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ ẹ̀yin jẹ́ bí òbí mi. No, mo need my grandmother. Alájà tí tán tọ́ mi tí mo kọ́kọ́ ń gbé lọ́dọ̀ wọn kí n tó lọ ṣe ọmọ ìyàwó lọ́dọ̀ àwọn òbí tó tọ́ mi yìí. Tí alájà bá ṣe kinní kan tó bá dá, wọ́n máa sọ pé Adéwùnmí Àbílà, ọmọ Bóníkẹ́ mi má bínú. That's just what I needed. Tọ́yìn ṣe mọ̀ pé bọ́yìn tọ́ mi bọ̀, ó ti wà lára mi kí n wá lọ dé bárù nǹkan bẹ́yẹn.
So how, pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀, how were you able to escape through títí dé level tẹ wà yìí? Torí tó bá jẹ́ ẹlòmíì ni a ti sá lọ bọ́kùnrin. Bóyá ọmọ ẹlẹ́kẹfà ló máa tọ́ lọ́wọ́ báyìí.
Well, I've always been independent because àwa méjì la kọ́kọ́ ń gbé lọ́dọ̀ àwọn mọ́mì àti dádì mi yìí. ìkan ẹ̀gbọ́n ìyàwó uncle mi yìí tí wọ́n jẹ́ mọ́mì mi yìí, àwọn náà ní àbúrò ọmọbìnrin tó wá ń gbé lọ́dọ̀ wa, but àwọn àbúrò wọn náà ló wá mú àbúrò wọn wípé àwọn ò fẹ́ kó gbé lọ́dọ̀ yín mọ́ and stuff. So ó wá jẹ́ kí n wà independent because èmi àti ẹ̀ lájọ máa ń console ara wa tẹ́ni tí ń bá ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ mọ̀, àzọmọdé a máa jọ rojọ́, a máa jọ ṣe kinní kan. Èmi tún dàgbà jù òun lọ díẹ̀. Mo máa ń cover ẹ̀ débi pé mo máa ń gba ìyá ẹ̀ jẹ. Tẹ́ni tí ń bá ṣẹlẹ̀, òun tún jẹ́ ọmọ pupa, àpá tètè máa ń hàn lára ẹ̀. Èmi dẹ̀ré tí nǹkan bá ya mí láàrin a week 2 week kí n má lo anything sí, skin mi máa cover ẹ̀ up. So mo máa ń gba ìyá ẹ̀ jẹ. So ìgbà tó lọ, I felt very bad. I was so lonely. The scene kinní yẹn mi ń like láti dá wà. Mo like kérò máa pọ̀, kí n máa gbọ́ ẹ̀rín lọ́tùn lósì, kí n máa gbọ́ káwọn èèyàn máa rojọ́. So ó jẹ́ kí n wà independent. Mo máa ń feel pé I need to make my own money. Mi ì mọ bọ́yé ń tọrọ. Mi ì mọ bọ́yé ń sọ pé ẹ wá fún mi ní kinní. Ojú máa tì mí, ara mi máa kó tí ọ máa dàbẹ́ ni pé tí bá kó ń bẹ̀ tán ọ̀rọ̀ mi lẹ máa sọ. So mo ṣe feel pé normal ṣe bá ń ra àwọn tó yẹ pé obìnrin ni wọ́n and they are doing wonderful things. I can also do it. Torí then I was very brilliant. Wọ́n sọ pé Ọlọ́run ò kí ń pani lórí kó má fi ran àyà rọ́pò. Ọlọ́run fi brilliance mi, smartness mi, ó fi dí nǹkan tí parental love yẹn. Tí n bá wà níta, mo máa ń ráwọn èèyàn ra nǹkan fún mi. Tí n bá gbé lọlé, wọ́n máa tún sọ pé mo lọ rojọ́ ni, mo lọ ṣe kinní kan, mo lọ ṣe gbá kan. Mo padà gbà fọ́lọ́run. But mo máa ń feel pé most of them wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe mí ní jàǹbá. Mo máa ń look vulnerable. Ọlọ́run máa ń fi àánú mi sí wọn lójú. Èmi gan náà mo ń rò wípé what do you have gan tó fẹ́ fún mi? Kí ni ìwọ ní tó fẹ́ fún mi? What's I love you that you want to be saying? Ó pẹ́ kó tó di pé mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń sọ pé mo ní boyfriend àbí mo ní anything because I don't even have time. I don't even know how to love somebody. I don't even know how to say this guy, ìgbà kan, àwo kan, I'll just be looking at him like ìgbà tí mo dé kò ni mo tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní relationship. Ó dẹ̀ pẹ́.
Wow.
Ó pẹ́ kó tó di pé mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní relationship pé bóyá àbí anything. Mo máa ń wò pé what's special about it? Looking at àwọn tí a jọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ gan, tó yẹ pé most of them ìmí unwanted pregnancy náà ni gbogbo adolescent civilization yìí máa ń fà. So let me just be ìyẹn ọ̀tọ̀. Mọ́mì mi yìí máa tún sọ fún mi wípé ìwọ tó yẹ pé bí kò ṣàṣeranù lọ kàn fún ẹ lóyún ló fẹ́. Mo wá ti bára mi dá májẹ̀mú pé ṣé rí oyún yẹn sẹ́ mi ìtẹ̀wá nígbà. Ó dìgbà tí mo bá tó tán kó tó di pé mo gbà. She did something to me that is very very nǹkan ẹ̀ ọ̀kan tó ń ṣe tó dùn mí láyé mi di ọ̀run ni pé when I started menstruating, àwa mùsùlùmí a ní kinní kan tá a máa ń ṣe tó yẹ pé tó bá ti parí menstruation wàá wẹ idol kó tó lè máa kírun padà. Wọn ò mọ bí mo ṣe wẹ idol dè ní. Wọn ò mọ tí mo ṣe ń wẹ idol.
Ẹ̀dẹ̀jọ́ ń gbé.
Àdẹ̀jọ́ ń gbé.
And she knows when you started
because kó tó di time tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń ṣe menstruation gan, tí wọ́n bá rí blood díẹ̀ níbi tí mo sùn, wọ́n máa ní tó bá ti rí menstruation yẹn. Àwọn gan mọ̀ pé mo kéré ńgbà yẹn because bọ́yé máa ń sọ fún mi pé tí n bá ti menstruation mi kí n wá bá wọn. So wọ́n mọ̀ pé mo yìí kéré ní time yẹn. Wípé tó bá ti menstruation yẹn wá bá mi. Wọ́n ra pad fún mi àná. Ìgbà tó di time kan tí mo bá ṣẹ̀ wọ́n máa yọ níbi pé wọ́n máa fi react pé ìgbà kan ṣé o mọ bí o ṣe ń ṣe tí mo yẹ ń ṣe àwo kan ni tó fi máa di pé o máa yọ ayé lẹ́mìí mi tó fi máa ṣe kinní kan tó fi máa ṣàwo kan. Mo dẹ̀ lọ́kọ̀. Then one very day mo pẹ́ dé láti school. Mi tẹ̀ pẹ́ because mo máa ń kánjú, mo nípayà wọn lọ́kàn. ẹ̀rù máa ń bà mí pé tí n bá délé mi fẹ́ kí mọ́mì bínú lénìí, mi fẹ́ kí dádì bínú lénìí, mi fẹ́ kí kinní kan ṣẹlẹ̀. Tí n bá mo ti dé láti ṣọ́ọ̀bù lọ́jọ́ yẹn, okay, let me just say mo pẹ́ dé, but èmi ò rí bí ẹni pé mo pẹ́ dé lọ́jọ́ yẹn because mo tètè kúrò ní school, mo dẹ̀ tètè dé ní time tí mo mọ̀ pé ó yẹ kí n dé, mo jára rìn, mi ì rojọ́ lọ́nà, mi ì lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ tí mo máa jọ ń rìn. Ọ̀rẹ́ ọ̀kan tí mo ní, Mariam, ọ̀kadà lòun máa ń gbé lọlé wọn àkínjọ rìn. So mo wá gbọ́ tí wọ́n ń sọ fún, no, wọ́n sọ ọ́ lójú mi. Wọ́n sọ ọ́ lójú mi. One thing happened. Ẹnìkan ra fóònù fún mi ní birthday gift láti school. Mi wá mọ̀ tí mo yẹ fẹ́ tender ẹ̀ fún wọn pé mọ́mì, wọ́n ra fóònù fún mi. Mo wá ń jìn lò nínú ilé. So one very night, daddy wá ká mi. Mo wá try láti lọ fóònù yẹn mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ kó má bàa wo anything tí mò ń ṣe ní Facebook and stuff. So lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn wọ́n ṣá dá mi kúnlẹ̀, wọ́n bá mi wí. I know I did something that is very wrong, but tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n ti fún mi ní that space láti fi hàn wọ́n ni pé àyàn ra fóònù fún mi, tó yẹ pé wọn kì í sọ anything negative ni. Màá free now láti sọ pé èèyàn kan ra fóònù, ẹ dẹ̀ máa caution mi wípé má máa gbà nǹkan lọ́wọ́ èèyàn àbí kẹ́ tẹ̀lé mi lọ school pé ibo ni wọ́n gan ti rówó tó ń ra fóònù fún yàn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So lọ́jọ́ yẹn wọ́n seize fóònù yẹn, wọ́n dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ. Mọ́mì wá sọ statement kan lọ́jọ́ yẹn. Wọ́n ní pé ọjọ́ kan wà tí mo pẹ́ dé láti school. Mo rántí ọjọ́ yẹn. Wọ́n ní àwọn wá wo aṣọ tí mo wọ̀, àwọn wá rí blood stain níbi undies mi. Ìgbé bí mo ìwà yẹn wọ́n ti disvirgin mi. That day was the saddest day of my life. Daddy wá ń sọ, wọ́n ní ìgbà tó ṣàdé, mọ́mì wá ní ìgbà tó ṣàdé náà aṣọ ẹ̀ dẹ̀tí. Mo rí lára daddy lọ́jọ́ yẹn wípé wọ́n fi ọkọ̀ bákan bákan. But wọ́n fi react star. But me, mo rí. Ṣé bọ́mọdé ni mí tí I read through their eyes. Wọ́n wá ní, daddy wá sọ statement kan pé ṣé lẹ́lẹ̀ náà ti wá ṣe ni. He said it with pain because ọmọ ọkọ ni mí. Wọ́n feel useless, wọ́n feel disappointed. Wọ́n mọ̀ bóyá òótọ́ ni, but ẹ mọ̀ pé obìnrin ló sọ fún wọn. That's his wife. That's my mom. Wọ́n wò pé ṣé kò wá ní, ṣó máa short ni. He felt very disappointed. He felt like he failed as a father. That day, I cried because mo ń rò lọ́kàn mi pé báwo lẹ ṣe ní irú nǹkan báyìí láti rò sí mi. Even tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ rò bẹ́ẹ̀, kí ló dé tẹ́ bí mi? You don't even care bóyá rape ni, bóyá with my consent ni, bóyá kí ni, ẹ ti conclude. Ẹ ti conclude. Ẹ dẹ̀ ti conclude lọ́kàn yẹn, ẹ dẹ̀ tún bí mi. I felt very bad. Ó tún wá jẹ́ kí ọkàn mi le sí i wípé àníṣe tí mi bá marry ṣe mi ní this virgin. Ó jẹ́ kọ́kàn mi le pé no ṣe ẹni tí n bá máa fẹ́ ṣe ló máa gbà bálé mi ṣe. Mo wá ń ṣọ́ra mi wípé no, èmi tó yẹ pé I know where I'm coming from now. You cannot just come from anywhere and deceive me and be like I love you, I ṣe kíní kan. Owó ràn mọ́ mi lójú. So kí ló fẹ́ fi tàn mí? Ṣé you want to say you love me? Even my parents did not give me that love. It's you that will not give me. Ìwọ náà láwọn family ẹ̀ now. Mo believe tí o bá ṣe pé ayé ti lajú sódì. Ayé ti lajú sódì, ayé ti bàjẹ́, they don't see anything you do. You are on your own. Nothing is new.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Mo feel pé no, at a point I was thinking about not getting married. I started thinking because I used to feel like, okay, so what's in it? Okay, so what's special about it? I've seen people spend millions on marriage and still broke up.
Yes.
Okay, so what was it? But I just feel like my parents were not together, so they were not able to raise me. Okay, me too. I will now not raise my kid with. I was scrolling through the street of Instagram one day and I saw ọmọ obìnrin ó ti dàgbà òun àti dáàdì ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú mọ́mì ẹ̀ on our wedding day. And I feel like, okay, this is how I will raise my child too. That thought of not getting married, oh yeah, mo ti scrape it off. That was what changed my mind again. And thank God, luckily for me, people loved me. Even people that aside social media, people loved me. Gbogbo àwọn ọkùnrin tí mo máa ń come across, none of them tried to take advantage of me. Kò sí kankan nínú wọn tó sọ pé ó yá o mo like ẹ wípé bóyá wọ́n fẹ́ tàn mí àbí anything àbí kankan. No, all of them they were always very nice.
So gẹ́gẹ́ bí báyé ṣe wà ń sìn, because as it is right now, Ọlọ́run ọba ló ń báyàn tọ́ ọmọ obìnrin.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kí ni advice tẹ́ ní fún àwọn ladies that are your set àti àwọn míì tí ò tó yín tó yẹ pé they are going through this kind of pain you have went through in the past? What's your advice for them?
They should just stay strong. See, there's nothing in life. Ilé ayé. They should just see life as nothing. Because mo feel pé tó bá ti kóra ẹ níjànú tó ráyé ní rí pé gbogbo wàhálà yìí náà a lè sùn ká má jí lọ́la. Ọkàn á fúyẹ́. Gbogbo ipe bóyá ẹnìkan ṣe kinní kan ìgbà kan àwò kan yìí kò ní máa fìkẹ́ wàá máa ṣe nǹkan tó bá lè ṣe ní táìmù títí tiẹ̀ at your own pace. Mo ń sọ pé ilẹ̀ tá a ti rà kò ń ṣẹgbẹ́ ilé tá a ti kọ́. Ẹni tí ò tí gbérí kò ń ṣẹgbẹ́ ẹni tó ti gbérí because ó lè gbérí lọ́la kó ju gbogbo ẹni tó bá ń bẹ̀ lọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
People that are not rich, that are not wealthy, they are more and far wealthier than people that are now billionaires. They can just wake up tomorrow and be whatever. Kò síbi anybody ò lè dé. Your pace is your pace. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé Ọlọ́run fẹ́ gbé ẹ sọ pé fù débì kan wàá fùrù ju àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ lọ. O kàn lè jí lọ́jọ́ kan kó sọ pé bóyá o fẹ́ di lágbájá o fẹ́ di làgbájá. Kódà tó bá sáré gan tọ́lọ́run bá sọ pé àkókò ẹ̀ tó ló máa jẹ́. Tọ́lọ́run bá nípa àkókò ẹ̀ ò ti jà ó tún lè ṣe kó tún má débì kankan. So just run at your pace. Asúré tètè ò ní kọjá lé. Arìn gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀ náà ò ní sùn sọ́nà. Kí wá là ń kanjú sí. Nothing lasts forever.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Especially predicaments. Àsìkò tó bá wá náà ló máa gbòyàn tó máa ṣe bí ẹni pé èèyàn ní bọ́m̀bẹ̀ mọ́. Tó bá ti di wípé èèyàn ti kú ó ti lọ báyìí ó ti lọ náà nìyẹn. Ṣé bí òun ní nísìn téèyàn bá kú ó máa jóyàn lára pé àmì ìnírẹ́lò mi mọ́ láàrin wákàtí méjì aláyé aṣayé ẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn á jẹun wọ́n á mu because wọn ò ní tẹ̀lé òkú. So that's just it. Run at your own pace. Rìn lọ́nà títí tiẹ̀ àmọ́ máa kàn rántí wípé no matter what ipa tọ́lọ́run sọ fún ẹ pé o máa kó nílé ayé try láti kó. O lè máa kọ́ fashion designing kó jẹ́ wípé fashion designing kọ́ ló máa fi jẹun. Àmọ́ gbogbo nǹkan téèyàn bá ń ṣe nílé ayé yìí ó dàbí knot ni. Wàá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá ta okùn yẹn. Gbogbo nǹkan yẹn ló ní iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe nínú life ẹ tó fi máa débi tó máa dé. Ọ̀nà lè wà báyìí àmọ́ ẹ̀gún máa wà ń bí kinní kan máa wà ń bí ìyànà máa wà ń bí kòtó máa wà ń bí gbogbo àwọn kòtò yẹn ló ní iṣẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan tí wọ́n ń ṣe láti fi débi tó fẹ́ dé yẹn. Nothing can be smooth. Olówó náà ní ìṣòro títí tiẹ̀. kán bí ọmọ sínú ọlá kán fi kó jẹ́ wípé góòdì ni omi tán fi wẹ̀ ibi tó máa dé yẹn ó máa sì tún ní àwọn nǹkan tó máa gùn tọ́lọ́run bá fẹ́ jẹ́ ká kàn dáyé ká ṣe rere kò ní sọ wípé kán gbé wa sínú oyún fún 9 months kò ní sọ pé kán fún wa lọ́yàn fún bóyá bíi 4 years kò ní sọ pé kán pọ̀n wá fún 4 years kò ní ní pé ká rá kò ní ní pé ká dúró kò ní ní pé ká rìn kó tó di pé a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń sáré ó kàn máa bí wa ní bó ṣe fẹ́ dá wa a dẹ̀ máa sáré ṣe nǹkan tá a fẹ́ bọ́ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká mọ̀ wípé gbogbo àkókò ló ní àwọn nǹkan tiẹ̀ tó mú dání nǹkan tó mú dání yẹn ó fẹ́ o kọ̀ ó máa ṣẹ ológun kan ò lè yẹ so run at your own pace social media is not life nǹkan tí n bá fẹ́ jẹ́ kó o rí ló máa rí mi ò dẹ̀ ní post ibi táburú tí ń ṣe mí ibi tínú mi ti ń dùn náà ni mo máa post
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
kí ló dé tí ìwọ náà fi wá jókòó kó wá rò wípé okay ẹni yìí ra mọ́tò okay kí ni nǹkan tó ṣe gangan tó fi débẹ̀ òun náà máa ti ní past o ó máa ti sunkún rí o Dangote kò di the richest man in Africa lọ́la náà òun náà ti fail failure is part of life failure is part of success you cannot be successful without failing that's just it.
But at your age, because looking at you, you are very, very young.
I am very, very young.
Kí ni nǹkan tó máa ń inspire yín pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ máa ń sọ, àwọn nǹkan tó máa ń fún yín ní ìmọ̀ yẹn? Àbí báwo lẹ ṣe máa ń ṣe? Torí mi ò tiẹ̀ mọ bí mo ṣe fẹ́ béèrè question yẹn.
Well, Sherry, life. Life is the best teacher. Experience is not the best teacher. Life itself is the best teacher. Because normal nínú day-to-day activities wa ẹ̀kọ́ wà níbi bẹ̀. So you just sit down, relax and feel like okay. Ọlọ́run dá wa, ó dá irinṣẹ́ sínú wa tó ń ṣiṣẹ́. Ọkàn òun lẹ́ni kejì. Tí o bá ro kinní kan, èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹnìkan tí n bá ro nǹkan, ó máa dàbí ẹni pé mo pínra mi sí mẹ́ta. Èmi máa dúró bí judge èmi gangan. Ẹ̀mí mi àkọ́kọ́ máa sọ fún mi pé kinní yìí dá o. Ẹ̀mí mi ẹlẹ́kejì máa sọ fún mi pé kò dá. Àwọn méjèèjì máa wá fún mi ní point bí debate. Lọ́kàn ara tèmi mo ti ní decision tí mo fẹ́ make, but listening to both of them, màá wá wò pé okay, màá process alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ èyí tó bá wúlò fún mi ńbẹ̀ ni mo máa mú. Màá process ẹlẹ́kejì eléyìí tó bá wúlò fún mi ńbẹ̀ ni mo máa mú. Ó dàbí information. Wàá process ẹ̀. Eléyìí tó bá máa ṣẹ́ láǹfààní ni wàá mú. Wàá wá fi ìyókù ṣe output. Wàá dá ìyókù lẹ̀. So àwa gangan fúnra ara wa, Ọlọ́run ti dá wa pé ìwọ ni kó kàn rò wípé okay, bóyá jẹ́ kí n ṣe báyìí, bóyá kí n má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Gbogbo wa la mọ̀ tí ò dáa náà, ṣáà mọ̀ tí ò dáa ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tá bá máa ṣàbòsí lókù la máa sọ pé mi ǹdẹ̀ wá mọ̀. No, o mọ̀. But ìjẹ́rìn èèyàn yẹn ló kọ́kọ́ tí ẹ ní time yẹn láti ṣe.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Okay, everything is not rosy, even in this industry life. There is one particular person that wants to take advantage of me because I am not very rich. Abi, I am not something. He just feel like okay, mo rí offer pé okay, oya now mo lè wá okay now. Ṣebí babaláyé kan lélẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé a máa jọ máa ní nǹkan, kò ní fẹ́ mi, ó dẹ̀ máa fún mi lówó. Ó ní owó gan. But this thing, mo ń rò lọ́kàn mi pé ṣé tán bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ mi, ṣé inú mi máa dùn? Ó lọ́mọ ó níyàwó náà. So why wreck an happy home? Day on your day. That thing, tọ́lọ́run bá sọ pé ó máa wá. One thing tí Ọlọ́run máa ń ṣe ní ilé ayé ni pé tí nǹkan bá ń wà rosy fún ẹ, kéèyàn máa fura. Nítorí wípé ó lè jẹ́ àgbákò ńláńlá ló wà lẹ́yìn nǹkan yẹn téèyàn mọ̀. tóore bá ń tẹ̀ lóore èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ní àfiyèsí kó máa bẹ Ọlọ́run pé ìwọ Ọlọ́run tẹ́ fi ìbànújẹ́ tíntín ní mix kínní. You cannot always be happy. If you are always happy, something bad will happen.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So kàn jẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé okay ìdùnnú púpọ̀ ìbànújẹ́ tíntín ní. It's not like I'm crazy tí mo yẹ máa ń ro life mi nìyẹn wípé tí nǹkan bá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ máa rò pé Ọlọ́run ṣé kò ń ṣe pé nǹkan tí ìmọ́ni mi ò ní lè gbé ló máa padà ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí. Máa rò pé Ọlọ́run anything tó bá ṣá máa happen má jẹ́ kó jẹ́ nǹkan tó máa break me down tán yanyan. You cannot always be positivity begets positivity. But if too many positivity are in something, there will be one bad negativity that will destroy all that positivity. Everything is breakdown. Sísẹ̀ntẹ̀lé nìkan gradually ní process ilé ayé. Ìgbà t'Ọlọ́run fẹ́ dá ayé kò dá gbogbo ẹ̀ wí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Wọ́n ló kọ́kọ́ dá kinní kan, ó tún dá kinní kan. Ṣé bí gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tá a kà, Ádámù lọ́lọ́run kọ́kọ́ dá. Kò ṣe dá Ádámù àti Eve papọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà. Ó ṣe kọ́kọ́ jẹ́ k'Ádámù wà kó tó di pé wá dá Eve. Don't rush things. Don't rush stuff. Do stuff at a very slow pace. Fúnra ẹ lọ́pọlọ. Wo kí ló ń wà. Ọ̀rẹ́ ò lè influence ẹ àfi tí wọ́n náà bá influence ara ẹ lókù. Ọ̀rẹ́ ò lè sọ pé jẹ́ ká lọ ṣe nǹkan báyìí. Kó wá feel pé okay jẹ́ kí èmi náà lọ ṣe. Tó bá ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa tí for bóyá temporary solution tó bá ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa tó bá fẹ́ padà nínú kinní yẹn èṣù ò ní gbà ó máa tún wá nǹkan tó máa big gan tí wàá wò pé jẹ́ kí n tún sáré ṣe lé tó ṣe ń sáré ṣe yẹn ló ń dìpù sí nínú kinní yẹn àsìkò tó bá fẹ́ pull out ó máa ti late. So just do things, think about life. Kàn ronú wípé okay ẹni yìí ti ṣe báyìí èmi náà máa ṣe tèmi náà and be happy for others, clap for others so that they will clap for you too. Mike náà máa bàjẹ́ sórí olórí. O lè máa banújẹ́ kéèyàn máa wà negative ní ipa ẹlòmíì. Ó máa ń ba positivity ara àyàn gan jẹ́. Wàá máa corrupt mind ẹ ò ní mọ̀ pé mind ẹ ló ń corrupt. Wàá rò pé okay bóyá òun ṣe nǹkan tó make sense ni. That's just life. You can't have your cake. You can't eat your cake and have it.
Kẹ́ tó lọ ká tó kúrò ní orí ètò mo fẹ́ kẹ́ fún mi ní àwọn vibes yín àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yín tó máa ń dùn tẹ́ máa ń sọ but before then mo fẹ́ kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ kí ajé fún mi bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa ń kí àwọn ajé yín yẹn kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ kí ajé fún mi kẹ́ tó wá fún mi ní àwọn vibes yín tẹ́ máa ń jù táwọn èèyàn fi ń love yín tán fi ń like yín mo fẹ́ kẹ́ jù fún mi lórí ètò.
Well ṣé ń gbọ́ mà mi kì í kí oríkì.
Okay.
Ajé stuff is just me praying to God. Pé lẹ́ni ọjọ́ ajé jẹ́ kájé sọ̀rọ̀ sí sọ́dẹ̀dẹ̀ wa àtàjé gúúsù àtàjé àríwá àtàjé iná àtàjé omi àtàjé afẹ́fẹ́ àti ajé gangan kí gbogbo wọn ṣàsọ̀rọ̀ sí sọ́dọ̀ yàn. It's just like àwíṣẹ àpèmọ́ra ire. Ipe okay let's be positive. Jẹ́ kí n pèrè mọ́ra mi kí Ọlọ́run náà lè bá tẹ̀rẹ̀ mọ́ mi lára. It's just me like I'm just praying for the universe. Pé okay Olódùmarè o ilẹ̀ tún ti mọ́ o lówùúrọ̀ yìí o má jẹ́ kọ́ta rí mi gbé ṣe o má jẹ́ kí n kú kódò mi tó dé o má jẹ́ káyé ara sápamọ́ inú mi dá o jẹ́ kí n rárá mi dá o jẹ́ kí n rí bí ayọ̀ dé sí o jẹ́ kí n gbòòrè lọ́tùn gbòòrè lósì bí ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lẹ́fùnfùn. It's just me praying. Ó kàn jẹ́ wípé bóyá èdè tèmi fi ń sọ
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
àbí bóyá Yorùbá tí mò ń lò náà ni ó tóbi.
Èdè yẹn náà ni mo fẹ́ kẹ́ fi sọ báyìí lórí ètò báyìí bó ṣe tóbi tí ì sọ dáadáa ẹ máa túbọ̀ sọ kó lè dá wa ní ara yá dáadáa.
Ọjọ́ ajé náà ní tòótọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Léni Monday ọjọ́ ajé. Ire lọ́tùn ire lósì bí ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lẹ́fùnfùn. Gbogbo ibi tí a bá ń tẹ̀ kí ibi ó ká kúrò lọ́nà fún wa o
Àmín.
nítorí pé ìkọ́ kì í kọ́ mi jù lọ́nà àyún lọ àyún bọ̀ lọ́wọ́ sì máa yún ẹnu kí igi ajé wa ó rúwé
Àmín.
gbogbo nǹkan tí elégbèdè wa bá fọwọ́ tì kó dún ní ti dáadáa o
Àṣẹ.
kí á ríre kó wálé kí ajé ó faranù wá bá wa lọlé
Àṣẹ.
àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Àṣẹ. We have come to the end of the show. Thank you once again for coming to the show.
You're welcome.
But before kẹ́ tó lọ, a ní ẹ̀bùn kékeré kan tá fẹ́ fi ṣe yín ní
kò sí kékeré
pẹ̀lẹ́.
oore
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
gbogbo ẹ̀bùn tẹ́ bá gbé wá a dúpẹ́ fún yín
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
o. A
Àṣà
dúpẹ́
ẹ ṣáà
fún
bá wa rọra
Elédùmarè.
fọwọ́ bà bẹ́ẹ̀ ní
sí
bó ṣe
wàhálà.
rọra kéré ní ìwọ̀nba.
kò sí wàhálà mọ́.
Láti the producer of this Talk to Dunni show.
Okay.
Wọ́n ní ká gbé ẹ̀bùn kékeré yìí fún yín. Nínú ẹ̀, àwọn oúnjẹ ló wà ńbẹ̀, àwọn oúnjẹ ìbílẹ̀.
oúnjẹ ni
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
ẹni tó bá fún ni lóúnjẹ oore ńlá ló ṣèyàn kò síyàn lóore kékeré
Ẹ ṣáà bá wa fọwọ́
ẹ rí i pé
kékeré
bí mo
bọ̀.
ṣe róúnjẹ nísìnyẹn nígbẹnu mi mo like oúnjẹ ẹ ṣé gidigidi gan o ọlá àtúbọ̀ jẹ́ kí iléeṣẹ́ yín dàgbà o
Àmín.
iléeṣẹ́ yìí ò ní jóná o
Àmín.
iyè òun ọgbọ́n tẹ́ fi máa tukọ̀ rẹ̀ ọlọ́run ò ní pa mọ́ yín lára o
Àmín, àmín.
ọlọ́run á gbòòrò iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ gbogbo wa o
Àmín.
àmín o.
All right, guys, we have come to the end of the show. Join us same time next week for another edition of Talk to Dunni Show. You can also follow us on all our social media handles at Talk to Dunni Show. We're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. And my guest too, you can always follow my guest at WUNMI on TikTok. She's a social media influencer. When you go to her page, you see her vibes, her different kind of vibes she do put on for us. In fact, àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ ìṣítí àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ máa gbọ́ tẹ́ máa tún inú rò. Just follow her, then you see what I'm talking about. Thank you. Bye.